Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. My name is Bang. My channel is about the unsolved mysteries around the world. In today's video, I will be talking about the most haunted place in Singapore, Old Changi Hospital. The Old Changi Hospital has been abandoned for many years now. It is extremely strange for Singapore government to leave a huge space unused, because in Singapore, the land is very limited, and every square meter has been carefully planned to maximize its utility. Old Changi Hospital was first built by the British Army in 1935. It was also used as armories and Kitchener Barracks, which used to defend the coastal area of Johor Strait. The currently empty hospital included two main military buildings constructed by the British colonial government, namely Block 24 and Block 37. They are currently located at 24 Halton Road on top of a hill to get a bird-eye view of the east coastal side of Singapore. During the period of Japanese occupation in 1942, the Japanese army took over the hospital, and it was also used as a prison area in Changi, which was handled by the notorious Kamatai, the Japanese military police, which also played the role of the secret police. In Block 24 and Block 37 of Kitchener Barracks, it is alleged that the Kamatai also used them as torture centers to get intel from the prisoners of war. They would leave them hanging and chained up for several days without food and drink. This was also one of the killing sites of the infamous Soching massacre. And there were claims that when the hospital was handed over, there was a particular small room with high and narrow windows, in which thick chains hanging on the walls, and what was supposedly be the remnants of old torture devices. Also, blood stain can be seen on the old floor. Many prisoners of war or anyone who was suspected to be anti-Japanese had been tortured or killed by the Kamatai. It was reported that about 5,000 prisoners of war have been executed in the Old Changi Hospital. After the war, the hospital returned back to the British. However, it would never be the same. Many paranormal reports from the hospital tie its spectral presence to the dark deeds committed during the war. After Singapore claimed independence in 1965, the hospital was renamed the Anzu Hospital, served the members of the Commonwealth Armed Forces of Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. 10 years later, the hospital was turned over to the Singapore Armed Forces. Finally, in 1997, the site was closed down entirely. Services was transformed to the nearby Toa Payoh Hospital, which became the new Changi General Hospital. Old Changi Hospital slipped into abandonment by the human, and the dead occupied the space. In 2006, the site was put up for lease. The tender was won by the Best Way Properties, which proposed to build a luxurious spa resort. The project fell through and was never commenced, and the land was returned to the state in 2010. However, while the officials say it was due to the financial reasons, but there are not many people who believe it. In order to successfully bid for the project, the company will have to provide its capabilities to complete the project, and that includes its financial capability. Even if the company really had cash flow issue, the normal thing to do is to raise capital from the investors. Abandoning the project entirely? Certainly not normal. Many suspected that the hospital's supernatural phenomenon was the real cause. The buildings are said to be haunted by the soul of the victims of the Japanese occupation, homeless ghosts, and spirits of those who suffer horribly death in the hospital. In 2017, a video of sighting a nurse carrying a baby in the haunting hospital circulating around the internet. The video was shared by Ling Chi Ken on Facebook to Penkari NTT Crew, PEC. Let's take a look at the footage. To be honest, it is very hard to tell it was a nurse carrying a baby, but it was definitely something scrolling down that corridor. No one is supposed to be at the building, so who or what was it? Over the years, Old Changi Hospital has acquired a substantial reputation for hauntings and unusual happenings. Visitors to the ground report hearing disembodied screaming and seeing strange dark figures in both day and night. Some also claim to have seen the soldiers patrol down the hall, while others have reported the presence of distorted figures of the prisoners of war covering in blood. A picture had been taken at Changi Aloha Chalet near the hospital and allegedly shown where it was seen as a ghost. The original photo was taken by Dee Dowager, the Singapore blogger. I have brightened the photo up to help you see better. The story took place during my army days, a couple of years back. Four of us from the same camp shared the same interest in exploring haunted places and looking for ghosts. We went to places such as Lim Chu Kang Chinese Cemetery the day of the night for the adrenaline rush. Fortunately, I did not encounter anything strange until we decided to explore the Old Changi Hospital. The Old Changi Hospital is an old, abandoned, dirty, and rundown building beyond imagine. For those who have been there, you know what I mean. This group of friends and I attended a campmate's birthday party at a chalet nearby, and someone suggested that we check out the Old Changi Hospital since we were already there. We left the party at around 11 p.m. and proceeded to our destination. When we reached there, we followed one of my friends who had been there before. We entered through a side gate leading to a small entrance of the building. When we reached the first staircase landing, the friend suggested that we go up to the highest level and walk along the corridors to the other end of the building. We followed the plan. While we were walking along the corridors, many of us stranded into some of the rooms to peek at its decay. Us, we did not exactly walk in an orderly manner, with people falling behind and overtaking me constantly. There were about 7 of us, since some friends had brought their girlfriends along, and I did not really remember or recognize who were around me. Eventually, we reached the end of the corridor, and I heard my friend's instruction to take the stairs to the first floor. Those in the front started to descend the staircase, and I followed suit. I think I was one of the few who were at the back of the group, so I just descended without paying attention to the level. I thought just follow the person in front of me, I should be fine. For those who have been there, you would know that the stairs lead all the way from the top level down to the basement levels. So I just continue going down levels after level, and between each level, you have to go down 2 flights of stairs. After descending the first, you have to make a U-turn and descend another before reaching the next level. I saw someone in front of me wearing a white t-shirt going down the stairs. Thus, I followed him. As I descended the first flight of stairs and was about to U-turn to go down the next, my friend called out to me. I looked up and saw all 6 of them standing at the top. I turned to look at which level I was going, and it clearly stated B1. "Where are you going?" asked one of my friends. I did not say anything, but I can't help thinking who was the person I was following down to B1. It was then I heard soft giggling from my back, followed by the screaming of my friends. We all started running. Today, the hospital sits empty at the end of Houghton Road. Dense vegetation and other things have claimed the grounds. In spite of its crumbling condition, the surrounding neighborhood is home to the chalet, villa, and seaside resorts. If you would like to visit the Old Changi Hospital, I strongly advise against that. But being a responsible YouTuber who provide quality content, I will tell you the 3 ways to go there. First, there is a row of chalets below Old Changi Hospital. Just behind the chalet, there is a small car park, and there is a staircase where you can go up to the Old Changi Hospital. Second, there is a small road where you can bypass the commando camps, and the road will end directly in front of the old Changi Hospital. But this road is very long, so it's more suitable for those who drive in cars. And the last way is the best way. In the age of digital era, you can visit the most haunted place in Singapore virtually. There is a website that captures the old Changi Hospital in virtual reality. You do not need to trespass the area and disturb the good brother and sisters. I have attached the link in the description below, so do check it out guys. Thank you for watching. This is my first video and your support is my greatest motivation. Please like, comment and share. Also subscribe to my channel for unsolved mysteries in the world.